Good morning, everyone. To our dear observer, Officer in charge of Katadman Elementary School, Ma'am Julita S. Makamay, debaters, dear audience, good morning. We are gathered here for a short debate. This is about the basic social unit of society consisting of parents and their children, which we call the family. These children will now express their views or opinions on which is better, a small family or big family. This group stands for the big family. We have Sophia, Rufa, and Shireen. They will be talking more on the advantages of having a big family. On the other group, we have Bridget, Christine, and Jesus. They will talk more on their principles and views about why is it good to have a small family. Now, in our debate, we have round 1 and round 2. In round 1, each speaker or each member will be given enough time to talk. They will be given 1 minute to talk about the stand of their group. Okay, after that 1 minute talk, the other group will have their statement also about their stand of having that big family or small family. So now we will start from the big family.
I always believe that the bigger family, the more love it has. The more love it has. When you have 5 children, you never think you are alone and no one loves you.
Okay, that's the statement from the small family. That if you are in a small family, you have the more love. Now let's hear the response from the big family, the small family.
One of the biggest advantages of having a small family is that each child receives more attention from his parent. With a small family, he tends to be more sport and education opportunities as it easier and cheaper to have only 1 to 2 children in activities. There is less of chance for conflicts and rivalries. The disadvantage of having a larger family is having financial stress. Small family is better because it lives happier and the siblings cannot experience hunger and feeling alone.
Small family stands on the principle that if you are in a small family, your parents have more focus on you. Now we'll hear a response from the big family.
I grew up in a big family, so I know how happy it is.
Another statement from the small family.
Small family is much better than big family because they always have enough time to chit chat. Maybe many of us said that big family is more happier. Yes, it's true, but I guess small family is better. You don't too much money to save to buy their needs, and you can save more money, and parents can have enough time to talk about their problems. The general stress level up lower. Each child receives more parental attention and educational advantages, which generally raise her self-esteem.
Okay, according to the small family, you will be able to raise your self-esteem if you belong to a small family. Now, another response from the big family.
It is better to have a big family because having a big family is a good thing. Plus, all your siblings, cousins, and friends who may become your friends too.
Having advantage of a small family, the parents can sustain the need of their children. The parents can give proper nutrition and cannot suffer hunger. Parents can sustain the good education and good future for their child. The financial cost of maintaining a households are lower. It is easier for both parents to combine careers with family life.
There it ends our round 1. Now we'll proceed to round 2. This is the Q&A portion, or the question and answer portion, in which each group will throw question to the other group, and each group will be given enough time to answer that big question. Okay, now we'll start with the small family.
Could you give enough care, love, time if you had a big family? Yes, of course. Why? When we will be a parent someday, we will give time and care to our children. Surely we'll do that because that's a responsible parent.
According to the big family, as a responsible parent, you will be able to give enough time, love, and care to your children. We'll have now the turn to big family to give question to small family.
Do you think small family is happier than large family?
I think yes, because all their needs will be given to their parents, and they can buy happiness too. Because they can buy happiness because all their needs, because they have many money to buy.
Money can buy happiness because happiness is available to everyone.
In addition to that, the small family is more happier because they can buy things that a big family can't buy. There are some very clear benefits to having a small family. The children in small family, especially first and only children, tend to have higher achievements than larger families.
It ends our debate. We just ended round 2, the Q&A portion. With a small family, there tends to more educational and sports opportunities, as it is easier and cheaper to have only 1 or 2 children in the family. It also tends to cause problems if the child becomes reluctant to be without his parents. A disadvantage of having a small family is that parents are sometimes overprotective and overly attentive. An advantage of having a larger family is that older children learn more responsibility earlier in life because they are needed to help take care of smaller siblings. There is always someone for the children to speak to and to learn the difference between wants and needs because parents are unable to stop everything to give every child are unable to give. Now, we have heard all their views on the statement, whether it's big or small family. What's important is that we will be able to provide the needs of each member of the family and that we can live happily. Once again, that ends our debate. Thank you very much to our observers. We have Ma'am Makamay and Ma'am Sabila, our HE in charge. Thank you, debaters.